Thank you for inviting us into your home. Usually you come into our studio, teaching Derek and Tessa how to create some of your beautiful desserts. But this is where the magic happens, correct?
Yes, it does. So originally we started Trifles based off of its name. My husband is a big lover of desserts and I really enjoyed making it. It kind of gained a lot of traction within our family and friend circle. When we had our middle son, Zucky, he was born with special needs. I worked in the corporate world. I left earlier this year, and at that time I really decided I wanted to stay at home with him. Kind of established Trifles very, very slowly. We worked on this for a very long time while he was being taken care of. He was going through a lot of different surgeries. He had a lot of different care that he needed. So I really wanted to focus on doing something at home. But when you're working full-time, you have two babies at home, one has special needs, and you're trying to run a business full-time. It was very overwhelming. And we tried for about 3 years, and we had a little bit of a success. And then we had some personal changes. We moved. My husband had health issues. He had a heart attack when he was 34, but thankfully he overcame it. We had another baby. There's just so many different life changes that we kind of just stopped doing Trifles for a short period of time. And then it revived during COVID. During COVID is when I started learning how to make macarons. And the reason why we started making macarons was because when we make trifle for the custard, you only use the yolk. So all the egg whites were being wasted. And so we were trying to figure out how to utilize the entire egg. And my husband was like, you should make macarons and just decorate the cup with macarons. And I was like, okay. So I bought all the stuff. I started learning how to make macarons and they became an instant hit. We had a family cousin actually who posted it online and it just kind of became a big thing from there. We just started selling macarons and to this day our macarons are our biggest seller.
These are the type of desserts that a pastry chef would make. Did you have any training or education to make this?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that. I'm actually a self-taught baker. I just kind of went on YouTube and Google. They were my best friends. I was very fortunate. During the COVID era, a lot of people were making macarons. I was one of those people. And I joined a big community online on Instagram and I made friends with a lot of different people. And one of my friends was this really cool guy up in Boston whose name is Fred, and he became a pastry chef and he helped guide my journey into the world of French entremets. I like creating arts and I've always been into drawing and kind of creating things as I was a child. This was a way, like an outlet for me to kind of express that. So I really enjoyed the complexity of making entremets and macarons and tarts and choux pastry. It was intriguing to me to take on something that was a little bit more challenging and then dressing it up because you can do so many things and make them different shapes, make them different colors. You can make them with edible glitter, with gold leaf. Like, I mean, there's just so many endless ways to dress them up.
So Trifles, it originated because of Zucky primarily, correct?
Yes. We had a discussion of where the kids heading, what are we gonna do with them in their futures, how to save for them in their college, etc. And for Zucky, at the time he was 7. And we weren't really sure of his capabilities. We weren't really sure of where he was going to land. And so as a backup plan, Trifles became revived. We decided that regardless of what he does, Trifles will be the backup plan.
Can you tell us a little bit more about his medical journey from when he was diagnosed with spina bifida?
When we originally found out, we were sent to a high-resolution ultrasound because the doctor couldn't find a part of the brain. They misdiagnosed and told us that he was mentally not stable. So we decided to go to a different doctor. They properly diagnosed him with spina bifida. At that point, we were so late in our journey that we just had a lot of different appointments and information being thrown at us. And you can have a surgery while you're in utero, or you can do it post-birth. And so we decided to do it in utero for him to have better chances of walking and just healing. They placed a skin graft over his spinal opening, and then I carried him the rest of the pregnancy. He was born. He had quite a few complications after he was born, but he recovered. I mean, he did really well that first year, and then he is mentally behind as well. He does have epilepsy because of the cause of surgeries. So just given all of that, he's done extremely well. He's a very charming boy. He's talkative. He loves to play basketball. He loves to be in sports. He has a lot of friends at school. Just given all of his challenges, he's really overcome a lot, and he's quite an inspiration for the business as well.
Quite an inspiration indeed. Well, stay right there, because after the break, from her kitchen to ours, Asma Gowher is in Studio B to show us the trendy fruit pastry that has become a hit online. That is when Houston Life returns.